What's up, you guys? If you are watching this, you probably know who I am, but just in case you don't, my name is Sandra Dolores Swanfelt. I'm a folk singer-songwriter from Sacramento, California, and I wanted to talk to you guys about the Pacific Northwest Tour and a few other things, but first off, the Pacific Northwest Tour that I just got home from. I got in last night after a 10-hour drive from Lincoln City, Oregon. I'm kind of a slow traveler. I like to make a lot of stops and take pictures and things like that, so it was kind of slow going for me. And I feel really good to be home, but I feel weird. My house didn't smell familiar to me, and my room, I'm like, I have all my stuff now, like right at my fingertips when I've been in my car, living out of my car on the road. So that feels a little odd, and I feel a little discomfort, kind of upheaval, which is good. It's a place of growth, and that's a good place to be. So happy to be home, feeling a little weird. That's okay. So I wanted to thank the communities that I found out on the road on this tour. Arcata, California, you were gorgeous and beautiful. Northtown Coffee in Arcata, California. Eugene, Oregon, you were cool. I didn't get to meet that many people, but I'm hoping to come back to that area. Snohomish, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, Snoqualmie, Washington. Oregon and Washington were gorgeous and beautiful all around. I mean, I can't gush enough about that whole area. I just had such a great time. I met great communities. People were so supportive and kind and responsive to the music and listening attentively when they really didn't have to. And I feel really good about that, because maybe I had some doubts going out on the road, like maybe no one will want to listen to me, or and now I feel a little ridiculous having even thought that, because everybody was so responsive, and that's just a really good feeling. I feel really good about the music and about the whole experience. So thank you to the Pacific Northwest. You guys were amazing. Lincoln City, Oregon. I can't forget you guys. You guys were my the last stop on my tour, and I was so exhausted when I got to Lincoln City, but the shows were amazing, and I got to play some of the cover songs that I hadn't played for a few weeks, and that was fun to kind of get back to that also. So Pacific Northwest Tour, awesome, great. I'm really happy. I came home with profit, and that's going to fund the next tour that I'll be working on, and that's going to happen this summer and also in the fall. And I'll be going farther away from home for longer periods of time. So I'll talk more about that down the road as that progresses. It's not booked yet, so I don't really want to talk too much about where I'm trying to go. But as soon as it becomes more solidified, I will let you guys in on all that. So the next thing, I ran a sale on my website before I left, and I had my music up for a name your own price deal, and it was really successful, and I made a lot of money, and the money came straight to me. It didn't go to iTunes or Spotify or any other streaming service, which was really cool. Just to put it into perspective, I had an album out on iTunes for about 3 years, and I got $30 from iTunes, a check for $30. Whereas so I put my music up on my website for sale, for money that comes straight to me, and that was a 3-week sale, and I made $100. So 3 years, $30, 3 weeks, $100. It's kind of a no-brainer, right? So I've decided I'm going to leave that sale up on my site. It's going to go through Memorial Day, which is next Monday. You guys can pay whatever you want for all of my music. A minimum is a penny. And so you can pay what you want. If you want to pay $1 for all of my albums, that's fine. Pay $1. If you want to pay more, that's a direct way to support me and my music, and keep new music coming out and new merch and new tours being booked and things like that. Okay, so up next, I've got the last show of the tour is this Thursday in San Francisco. I'm really excited about that. I haven't been to the city in a while, and San Francisco, enough said. It's an amazing city. It's an amazing place to go, whether or not it's for music. So to combine music with San Francisco is really, really cool. So I'm playing at a place called Swank. That's SWANK. That's this Thursday, May 26th. The show is at 7:30. I go on at about 8:30. And If you guys are watching this on Facebook, you can find all the tour dates at my website, sandradolores.com, and I'll also post some stuff down in the comments so that you can just easily click on those shows, find out more about where it's at and all that stuff. If you're watching this in an email, all the information will be in the email. And if you're watching this on my website, just go to the tour tab to see all of my shows, including the one this Thursday in San Francisco. And then my next show in Sacramento is at the Public House Theater. It's Saturday, June 11th, and it's a sit-down movie house. So the seating is really comfortable. It's going to be a nice, quiet environment that you can appreciate the music that I play in that kind of place. And I'm opening up for a folk duo called Fulkerson and Clark. They're from this area, but they moved to Southern California for a while, and they've been gone for a little while. So they're finally back, and this is one of their first shows back in Sacramento. So I'm really excited to be teaming up with them on this one. I think you guys are really, really, really going to love their music. I love their music, so I think it's going to be a great show. That's Saturday, June 11th at the Public House Theater. And once again, you can find all this information on my website at sandradolores.com, along with the Name Your Own Price deal for the music if you want to directly support me. That's a great way to do it. And I'm glad to be home, even if I feel a little strange, and that's okay. I'm happy to be back in Sacramento, and thanks for watching the video, and I hope to talk to everybody soon and see you at a show. Thanks.